Hello everybody, Matt here from the planet, and today we're out for a run in Hulne Park and we're trying out the this new little Garmin Running Dynamics Pod. Not sure if you've seen those before, but the idea is that you can use it to measure power amongst loads of other things like your vertical oscillation and your weight distribution, things like that. So I'm really looking forward to it. But the reason why I've got it is because I'm interested in working on my power. So obviously in this training block I'm going to do some more actual like exercises to generate some more power in my legs. So with this little running dynamics pod I can measure the power that I'm generating. So I'm actually going to be doing some gym work and working more on my hamstrings as well to strengthen them for the issues that we've got with cramp. At the moment I think they're the weakest chain in my legs, but I also want to generate some more power. I'm looking at giving myself the option to have a wider running stride or a longer running stride, so I can get more out my stride when I'm doing my runs and my marathons. Even though my cadence is quite good, it's probably they usually say about 180 is where your cadence should be, 170, 190, but I'm kind of like towards the top end of that, so I'm trying to get a bit more back from my stride, and obviously it would just be very interesting I think to try and run and to be able to see what power my legs are actually generating. So today's going to be a little bit of a tester, but we definitely do some more on it through the training block, and we're going to get down to the track pretty soon. So I'm going to do some high power performance running and see what that generates as well, and do a little bit of comparison. So we'll be looking at what's it like on an easy run, what's it like at a fast run, what's it like on the limit when we're doing the intervals. So it should be really interesting to get the data back out. Yeah, we're up at Hulne Park today, so we're going to go for a little bit of a run around. It's obviously a beautiful place to go for a run. Looks great in snow, and it looks great when it's blooming like this. So we'll plug in the my little pod. It's hooked up to my watch now, I think, and we'll give it a go. So power is 400 at the moment. 400 watts. I'm not sure if that actually means anything, so I'm just giving it actual live power. And now we're jogging along at, this is about 6 minutes per kilometre, and it's 365 watts. So it changes quite a lot actually. There's a few more power ratings that we can put on there. We can put on average power, live power, which I've got at the moment. I'm not sure what the other power values are. There's two that spring to mind, but there's 4 that you can have on there. Actually, I was watching a video about when I was trying to get this set up. Probably took me about 3 hours yesterday to set this up, but I watched a video by a DC Rainmaker, and he said that when he compared it to a stride foot pod, when he was running up a hill, he found the power value from the Garmin was maybe 50 or 100 out from the stride. And then when he was going downhill, it was the other way around. So that's an interesting point. It seems like the values that are going to get back from the pods are not really that comparable between devices. However, one is a waist strap like the one I've got, more on a belt clip, and then the other one, the stride, is a foot pod. So there's a couple of different ways of doing it as well. So but apparently the data is supposed to be accurate from the manufacturers. They're always going to say that, and I think it'll be the case of looking at, for me anyway, what's my data like today and what's it like next week or a few months down the road when I've done some strength training. We've increased our power output. Right, we're going to crack on with a run a bit. Steady bit of the hill, we've been up the steep part, stepping out shortly. 525 watts, 505, 430. Really not sure how accurate this is. We'll see. definitely haven't been up here since winter. It's like a total different landscape now. Obviously, if you're not from the UK, or you haven't watched the videos from back then, but we had the worst storms ever for about 6 weeks in January, February time of this year. The whole landscape here has changed. So you can see down there, a lot of trees have been removed. Still quite a lot of trees, still quite big. Still a lovely place to run. Like, if anything, it's opened it up a little bit more and you can see. So some of the trees that are taken down in the wind, it's really, really nice. Today must be it's really quite warm and humid, and we don't really get this kind of heat wave type weather in the UK, but I guess about 22, 23 degrees or something like that. So it's really nice. So initial thoughts are running downhill, 5:35 pace, 330 watts is the power that we're putting out. So incidentally, I really struggled to find a video that would show you how to set these things up. So, but in the end, probably took about 3 hours for me to get it right, trying to watch videos, watching the manuals and how to do it. Should have just gone in and done it. And all you really need to do is actually just put your watch on. Well, this is the Garmin 645 anyway. You turn your watch on, go to the run setting, so as if you're going to go out for a run normally. Make sure the Bluetooth's on the watch, which it will be most of the time. And then you get the pod, and then you just shake it up and down to initialize it, to get it going, or just start running if you're wearing it. And probably within about 10 seconds it found it. So very, very good, very easy to set up. I'm happy with it. So that's me talk on the power pod and this episode of our 310 marathon training program. If you subscribed to the channel recently or been from the start, I appreciate it as well. Thank you very much. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. And here's a bit more footage of the run today. Looks a bit nicer waterfall, and we've got a bit more rain. Kind of maybe having a bit of a drought in the UK. We're getting close to it.